Hey guys. Sorry it took so long to sort part 2. I had to stay at my grandparents' place and the Wi-Fi isn't that good. Thankfully I'm back home and I give to you part 2. I also read some comments from part 1 and I saw someone commented that Marco wasn't included in part 1, and looking back they were right, grinning face with smiling eyes and sweat drop. So in part 2 I'll dedicate it to Marco and an OC of mine I created. So I hope you cuties enjoy part 2 and I hope you like and subscribe. Also please be sweet in the comments. Ryder had just gotten done with his work, and he was currently driving home. He had a long day in the office. He just wanted to get home and watch movies while he cuddles with his boyfriend. He looked at his phone and saw Marco still hadn't sent him a message. Always sends him a message saying how are you? How's work? What do you want for dinner? Or sometimes just a red heart. He found it strange his affectionate boyfriend hadn't sent home one at all. He finally made it to their home and so he parked his car and quickly got out. He grabbed his keys and I unlocked the door and walked inside, hoping to be embraced by his freckles boyfriend. When he saw no one he immediately got suspicious. Did Marco go out? Or did he take a nap? He closed the door and walked upstairs to their room. If Marco did go out he'd at least take a shower before he showed up. He opened the door and was met with a surprising sight. He saw a little boy about 3 years old with black hair and freckles drawing on the floor. He noticed a pack of cookies and a juice boxes were beside him. The boy was startled by the door and looked at Ryder. He then smiled at him and giggled. What the hell happened to his boyfriend? He then realized that his kind and helpful boyfriend was helping Hanji with some things the day before. Was Hanji responsible for this? What did they give him that turned him into a baby? He pulled out his phone and texted Jean. Private message. Hey, come over. I can't. I'm a bit busy. I really need to talk to someone before I kill Hanji. Let me guess. Marco turned into a baby? Yeah. How did you know? Straight-mouthed face with one raised eyebrow. Jean then began to explain everything to Ryder on how Armin and a few others, including Marco, helped them make a time machine and how they turned into kids as a result. I'm surprised Levi hasn't killed them yet. He probably will, once Eren turns back. Anyways, can you come over? We can take care of them together. Yeah, I'm sure Armin would like that. I'll be there in a few minutes. Thanks man, smiling face with tear. No problem, peace hand sign with light skin tone. After he put his phone in his pocket, Ryder decided that he should at least have Marco eat something healthy, so he crouched down to Marco's level and smiled at the little boy. Would you like to eat something? Marco nodded his head and his stomach growled. I was hungry and so I ate some cookies. I'm sorry, face with big pleading eyes. Marco frowned as he said that. He had taken the cookies without asking Ryder. The male smiled at Marco. Even as a toddler Marco was so polite and knew right from wrong. Don't worry, you were hungry so it's okay. How about we make some spaghetti and meatballs? And some lemonade? We are going to have some guest over. Okay. I'll help, grinning face with smiling eyes. He smiled enthusiastically as he followed Ryder down the stairs and towards the kitchen. Ryder throbbed an apron and tied it around Marco. He didn't any to ruin his cute shirt. The apron was big but thankfully Marco wouldn't trip. He then grabbed one for himself and grabbed the spaghetti, ground beef and the other ingredients. First we boil the pasta. They began to cook together. He was very careful in having Marco around the kitchen. He let him help with the meatballs. He had fun mixing the spices into the meat and shaping them before cooking them. He also carefully squeezed the lemons into a strainer to catch the seeds, but he accidentally squeezed a bit into his eyes causing him to cry. Ryder quickly grabbed a clean cloth and soaked it in water. He then placed it over his eyes trying to soothe the burn. It's okay Marco, you're fine sweetie. He gently dabbing his eyes and Marco sniffled, tears still rolling down his face. After a while Marco stopped crying and felt better, but Ryder squeezed the rest of the lemons so he wouldn't get hurt again. He then had Marco go watch a movies on Netflix while he finished cooking. The meatballs were all done. So was the lemonade and he had the sauce ready. He just waited on the pasta, which would be done in any minute. He heard a knock on the door. He lowered the temperature on the boiling pasta and made sure Marco was in the living room watching TV. Once he saw he went to go answer the door. He opened it and saw Jean, and he was holding a child who looked remarkably like Armin. Ryder then realized that was Armin. He let them inside and closed the door. He had a feeling that it would be an interesting afternoon. End of part 2. Thank you cuties so much for watching my video. I already have the error one typed, I just have to add the audio and then I'll post it.